Welcome, one and all, to Destiny 2 Renegades. May the light be with you. Also, we're trying to find out if this is working or not. And it is, good. Come on. Damn. Stupid annoying thing. Of course the app crashed. Anyway, I've already played a little bit of this on my Titan. As you can see, one of the new guns. It's amazing. We're gonna go in with my Hunter. She will be the easiest one that I have to do this. With. So I'm gonna mute myself. Uncommon, I know, but...
Hey, hero. You, feel any different after Kepler? Because I do. And now they've shown me a vision I can't shake. They did a number on you too, I reckon. What is it they call you? The weapon. You and me. We saved the system. Saved everybody. And 3 of the 9 left us with a prophecy. Bind the 9, or everything dies. The Vanguard classified the prophecy. Kepler never happened. That don't sit with me. Because the 9 are everywhere. Every when. And now, there's rumors of new threats. Ones we didn't see coming. That doesn't just happen. It's the 9, and I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, weapon?
Bind the 9. Ikora and I have been heads down for the last 2 months, and we're no closer to knowing what the prophecy means. But the death of 3 has changed Earth, even if it's not obvious to the naked eye. Infrastructure damaged by matter transmutation. Nitrogen replacing oxygen in localized areas. The Vanguard is understandably fixated on controlling the chaos, but citizens can tell something's off. It's dangerous, institutional navel-gazing. You forget to look up. So I've been feeding intel to a good friend. He sees what I'm seeing.
Specs ticked me off there's something new on the horizon. I knew without a doubt the 9 were involved. So I rounded up crew to prove it. Eris, the god of vengeance herself. Ido, resident bookworm. And Astray. Seems the Vanguard assigned a warlock of the Praxic Order to be my hall monitor. Oh, Norma Hall. Our crew kicked in the door on these Cabal upstarts and just scored an encrypted disk. Now, my ghost has the info and it's time to throw it in the Vanguard's face.
There'd better be intel on that disk. Don't make me regret abandoning my post to help you.
Not now, Arnor.
Guardian, we need an engine boost. That's the red line into the square socket. Thank you. She's listening. Pull up.
No backseat pilot.
in that data disk they're willing to kill for. We have to get it home and decrypted, quick. Just keep this rust bucket flying.
Watch it out, Noah. Our ship's been flying safe longer than our hero in the engine room's been alive. You tell her ain't no rust on this bucket.
Bickering won't save us.
Oh, look. Thanks for nothing. That's it. Everybody out. That means you too, hero.
The Imperium troops are boarding. We can't let them take back the disc.
Hide yourselves. We're not done fighting yet, Ido.
Now, who's using that name? Get moving, will you?
I've been waiting so long for this. Dredge and hope.
Okay. Now, if that does not scream Star Wars to you, nothing will. Oh, that is amazing, though. Did I not? Oh, we're gonna be replacing this later, probably, but for now, at least. Yes. And I do not play the Hunter at all, do I? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna do Legendary. Hopefully we can win.
Arm yourself, Guardian. The Drifter keeps no medical provisions or supplies, but guns are ubiquitous.
I wish our first mission together was under better circumstances. I'm Hanor Mahal, a Praxic warlock. Vanguard Internal Affairs. You told me the Drifter had changed, Morn. The data Drifter stole from the Imperium is going to incite war. He was told not to engage. The Praxic Order skirts the rules to enforce them for the Vanguard. I'm trying to keep this crew safe.
You have an opportunity to prove it. The Drifter needs our assistance.
We need to fight our way to an access point. Get us a schematic of this ship. I'll head for the tractor emitters, shut them down. They won't catch us again.
Oh, hell yeah. So, you might notice if you look in the bottom left and see, actually, did I? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I did not. I am so sorry. This is how little I play, Hunter. Like, I don't even have some of this stuff equipped. More weapon, special ammo, heavy ammo. Onyx. That'll work for now. So yeah, so this gun has a new thing, heat. Higher base damage, increased damage versus powerful combatants. Generates heat. Press X to vent the heat. If you overheat it, you're forced to vent it between. The weapon will cool automatically between shots, and air-cooled core allows you to reduce the heat while sprinting, which is pretty nice. Also, I did not want that super, and I am bad at this. I'll go with you. Oh. Slinger, threaded. Okay, close enough. So they aim just like stormtroopers. That sucks. I forgot how good that grenade was.
downloaded the schematics. Drifter's ghost seems distressed. I believe
She's probably upset he's in danger. What a selfless ghost for a scoundrel.
unlikely. They hate each other, but she did manage to ping his location on the ship's schematics.
So,
Legions of the Barrett Imperium, hear my call over the mountains and the seas. The Knights have corrupted our Empress. She is drunk from their lies and abandoned our battle for the city. We've left them for their city. I implore you, bleed them in return.
okay, so the ghost, if you can't tell, that is clearly BB-8. If you don't know who that is, where the hell is he living? Living under a rock? Parker.
Their defenses. I recognize the ablative design.
Okay.
Keitel had shared some theoretical schemas with the Vanguard. None of it was practical. Yet, the Imperium's tech doesn't add up.
So, these guys, new shields. New shields, not careful. Wow, that's significant. Die already. Thank you. Okay. Whew.
This Barrett Imperium and their panoply are like no cabal we've encountered. How did they rise so quickly?
Because
Kaido's
of the
battle
Empire.
references Barrett as the legionary species. No other data.
Maybe the encrypted data we stole has the answers you're looking for. I'm surprised none of our ghosts can hack it.
Things happen fast these days. A new threat pops up. Drifter calls you and asks you to be on his ship the next morning.
He had good reason to put a crew together and move quickly. A vision. I was called off my post and thrown into a rescue mission for a former criminal because Drifter had a vision.
So, you're gonna... If you've seen Star Wars at all, you're gonna recognize something upcoming on this mission. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you're gonna recognize it.
This is a lot of risk to save one reckless criminal. We already have the Imperium's data.
A criminal? You know he has not been such for some time, Honor. You claim to know his heart. But he stood for us on Kepler as he has many times.
Maybe. But he didn't do the legwork on the data he stole. It's hard not to think it's a con. Like it always is. Still, he has stayed between the lines these last few years. I'll give him the chance to explain himself.
I don't remember going this way at all.
I sense him through the darkness. The Drifter. They have him in holding. His captor wields something familiar. An entropic stillness. Stasis. He has an unsettling, powerful connection to the darkness.
So, I have done this mission before, which is why I somewhat know which way to go. So, I came up there the first time around. Out of curiosity. Really? 8%, huh?
Guardian, I forgot to mention I had to route you through the garbage disposal. Sorry.
Yep, we're stuck in the garbage disposal. We're stuck in the garbage disposal. That didn't sound good. Yeah, things aren't squishing at all.
Guardian, I'm sure it's feeling cramped in there, but Drifter's ghost is trying to help. Her hack gave her control of the compactor systems. She's working on it. Hold on. I can't look.
Oh, you fucker!
Oh, glad you're okay, Guardian.
Double loot. Right, because we're on Leslie. And now, just give me a sec. Ooh. Okay, so this was this is one of the new weapons. I believe this is Leia's pistol. I believe. Either way, it looks amazing. Ooh, that's a massive increase. Like, just a generically good one, rather. Go handling and, Gosh, Lynch. Huh, didn't know that was a thing. Stunning a champion. Ammo defense. Okay. We're just gonna put some of these away in the vault. Oh, hello. I like you. That was the first fire. Oh wow, we move faster with it equipped.
You're in the detention zone. Drifters nearby.
Close enough to radio you. Hey, I'm up to my chin in stasis.
Are you alright?
Hearing you makes it so, Moonlight.
I've almost reached the tractor emitters. Get the drifter back to the ship and start the engines.
I thought I left the dredgings behind. This light bearer, his name's Bale. Dredging Bale. I don't know why they're showing me something I thought I buried. But I was right. The Nine ain't done with us.
Did you come for Dredging Hope? Or for me? The singularity of Kepler was to be the deliverance of the Outer Nine. Your clotted, spilled blood denied our liberation. Know this false weapon. In every future, you are a jailer.
How? This is the soul of a celestial body. One of the Nine. They are speaking without the emissary.
Tuggy. So, anyone recognize Han Solo there? It's like when you got frozen in carbonite. You hear the alarm?
You've done well to find him, Guardian. My new throne may be able to assist us against the Nine. Each slain Imperial soldier I shall attempt to tithe to a communion with the
Shithead.
Nine. Surely they will answer. Can you access that console, Guardian? Releasing the prisoners could be a boon to us.
Yeah, prisoners are definitely a help. bastard. Love how they got the ball symbol on the doors. Also, I love the sights on this thing. I know it's pretty basic, but still. No, doggy. Bye. Fucker. Stupid slow down mechanic. Get out of here. And you screw off with your sniping little shit. There we go. Ah. Also, you can't be watching this.
We're on a closed line. Ido isn't read in. If the 9 are behind this, we should give Lodi a call. This is beyond Praxic expertise. And yours.
If Lodi was unaware that a 9 uplifted a Dredgen, what information could he possibly have?
3 of the 9 is dead. Turmoil is brewing on Earth. The Drifter's vision is 9 in origin. And you refuse help.
The God of Vengeance doesn't need an emissary.
Great answer, Eris. So, if you don't remember, where was it? Oh, nice. Okay. If you don't remember, a few seasons ago, first off, we're just cleaning this. Okay. Yeah, a few seasons ago, I forget when it was. Yeah, I don't remember. Here's the timeline. Renegades, Edge of Fate had what? Reclamation, Ash and Iron, no. Ah, here it is. During the final shape last year, Heresy. The last one. No. Wasn't that, was it? No, Season of the Witch. During Lightfall. We worked with Eris, and she became the Hive God of Vengeance, although she doesn't work with the Hive. She's still their God of Vengeance. That's way back here. So that's why they're calling her the God of Vengeance. And why she called herself God of Vengeance. And I do want that. Do we? I am sorry to be doing this a lot, but... Also... can't destroy it. Which is annoying, but whatever. But yeah, can't tell me that's not Han Solo. Wow, that actually avoided me.
I'm shutting down the tractor emitters now. Don't wait for me to take off if you're in danger. We've got the Drifter, and his ghost has the Imperium data. But, Guardian, we have bigger problems. If the Nine are enabling this dredge and bale, we both know how catastrophic their influence can be. The rest of the city doesn't. Vanguard has decreed everything we learned on Kepler, the prophecy, all of it, remain classified. We can't rely on official support. But the Drifter was right to act on his vision. I can admit that.
Yep, we got a fighter on our hands. They ain't happy with us taking their prisoner. Come on, Empire. Face me. Hello. Here are the ATST. Just be careful of those. They will freeze you salt. Like that. War beasts.
The pilots are coming out unscathed. Rectify that.
Gotcha! Holy crap. When I did that originally, I died. Multiple times. Whew. Ooh-wee. Damn, that was nice. Ooh, what? Oh, this gun. We now have. Da-da-da. I know it's got color differences, but this is essentially Han Solo's pistol. See? I forget what it's actually called, but yeah. Oh, hello, Skitters. So what do we got? Keep away. Collecting element ore reduces, yeah, okay. When at low heat, weapon does, dealing repeated damage applies more damage. Oh. So more damage, more damage, more handling. Not much more handling. 2 less on vent speed, but cooling efficiency goes down, that's fine. Not with those. Minus 10 heat generated. It's not bad. Or 10 vent speed. I'm gonna use 7 and 7. That's actually pretty good. Let's go with heat generated. Yeah, so if this doesn't scream Han Solo's pistol, I don't know what does. How much heat do we get? Is that 12? Yeah, that's 12. 12 heat. Still, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, damn. Lost a little skin there. Thanks for the save, hero. Thought I was gonna end up chilling drinks for the Imperium. Bale, hey, can you get my left leg? It's falling asleep in here. Okay, fine. You talk like the emissary talks. It can't be the 9, and that's why it has to be. No, I'm not gonna ditch you for him. Can't you have a little faith? Knock that off. Just tell Arnor to hurry up and disable that tractor beam so we can blow this fuel depot.
Get those engines running, hero, and I'll take us out of here. We don't want to be anywhere near that dredging. One of the 9. Bale's no emissary, but one of them's still wearing him like a suit.
Yep. Roger, roger.
What is that?
Dredging, Bale.
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
Lightsabers!
The Drifter belongs with us. It's in his nature. He has so much to teach.
He isn't the mentor you want. The Drifter left your cult long ago. can tell you're new blood, untrained. Does Dredgenvale know you mock his name?
Not mockery. Continuity. I carry the mantle now. And I know you, Elnor. You're a Praxic warlock. You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
The more you push to keep him, the more I'm inclined to resist. You follow in the footsteps of Guardian killers. Why do you hate your own kind so much?
No more questions.
As you wish.
Oh, Drifter's necklace. So if Vale's not Kylo Ren, I don't know who is. He is totally Kylo Ren. Or at least based on him a lot. Something tells me they're not gonna let him become a good guy though. Like Disney did. Oh yeah, I think we just head to the tower now, so I'm just gonna take my time here. Yeah, we're just at the tower now. Okay, just gonna take our time and what's this? An energy recharge rate of equipped swords, glaze. Okay. Reduce flinching while shooting. Increase the ammo generation of kinetic. I'll just go with that one. I like weapon. Cover health, low stability, and health regenerate. Nothing else in my inventory that I need to worry about. Yeah, I need to worry about those. I know I should. Before we go see Savala and continue on with the story, we're going to collect a few things. Classic tag.
Careful. I swear, if you get... What can I do for you? See you soon.
And no, right, there's not here. Duh. Of course he's not. Adaptive burst. 3-round burst. Kills increase ammo meter progress from all sources. Sword logic, vanguard determination. That's not a bad. That's not a bad one. Shame I don't like it. Okay.
Time for a break.
Now, if anyone's been paying attention in Destiny, which I'm certain you have, most people have, but some people haven't. The voice actor for Zavala died a while ago, sadly. Yeah. So they needed a new voice actor, so we got a new voice actor. Oh. No, I had these. Seriously?
Vanguard doesn't ask nicely. We gotta get this done.
Right. Where were... I think it was those ones. Oh yeah, I got the Grievous stuff. Tempting. Tempting to go General Grievous. Really tempted to go General Grievous. Nah. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, Zavala, what do you got for story mission? Or story
Guardian,
stuff?
you know fully well this mission is not above board. I understand the Imperium is clearly a threat, but I cannot overemphasize that my hands are tied. After the witness, don't the people deserve a moment of peace? It is our privilege to carry the mantle of this threat. Let the people live their lives. I understand your conviction, and I wish I had the power to authorize engagement on my own. But I can't. When I was younger, in the Dark Age, I was taught a path forward is often cleared with unconventional methods. Those methods are tempered by structure and order. That is how we earned the City Age. It's what we try to preserve. My focus must remain on preventing extinction. I cannot look elsewhere. I won't look elsewhere. So long as nothing seizes my attention. I trust you'll comply, Guardian?
Yeah. has called us to answer for our actions, but he seems reluctant to restrict your off-world activities. It's because he is reluctant. Because he knows whatever we do, it's for the best. Literally. Like, Commander Sabala is in charge of us. And he does, and he should really limit our, what we do. But he also knows whatever we're doing is for the best. So he is not going to restrict us. And new area, Thraxis Outpost. Oh, what the? We get to go head to the cantina. And this is why I went into a private Discord channel. So that way I wouldn't be talking over other people. As we descend. Yeah, so we do get them. Anyway.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. Now that
You're
we
welcome.
got that Imperium disc in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed Praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. Fellow miscreants like that only respect two things: money and blood. We'll get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here on Tharsis, gaining leverage on the local miscreants. But as the 9 weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Imperium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The 9 are backing the Imperium at the top. They surprised me with that junior dredger, but they're pulling his strings, too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. In my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship, Bale knew me as a dredgen. Heard stories of the sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite and battery acid. And I knew it came from the Nine. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the zero you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. You will join the Shadow, raise his tools against what wronged you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free, or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Oh, man, I love the intros. Oh, frick. Now, we go talk to this. Also, I'd love to know what this is. Hello. The Piker Guard. Last before you can even ask to enter. Absolutely not, go away. Yep. And now we get back on here.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight, the Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. Like the Syndicates, and your sleazy friend Drifter. Keep the Syndicates in your gun sights, and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
Roger, roger. For a second there, I thought this guy was cheering, but he's just shaking a drink. Hello, Drifter Ghost. Okay, that is totally BB-8. Drifter, what you got? Been analyzing Imperium tech. There's an energy signature in it. Maybe. Okay, for a second there, that reminded me of Dueling Banjos, the music. Still kind of does. I know it's an old reference, but still. And my ghost Blue picks today to go rebel on me. Thought I'd been behaving lately too. She says she'd like your help getting her voice back online. She lost it helping me out a long time ago. Do her this solid, yeah. She never asked me for this. Nab some parts around Tharsis. So let's go get the... We're just gonna go get the parts. Hello, Cabal. Anyway. So, there is a currency called credits we can earn. We got nothing, but we can use them to buy 10 enhancement cores, 10 enhancement cores, 10 enhancement cores. There's a few other shops around here somewhere. Not too many. Now, I am gonna... Well, correct me if I am wrong, which I very well could be. And please be kind when you correct me. And, sorry, if you do go to... Yeah, insufficient salvage for armor. Weapon. Anything else? Nope. Did not know those were there. I didn't really explore too much. Anyway, rummage. Search the merchant stalls for what we're looking for. The armorers carry a collection of bleeding edge personal protection and high tech. Discover a few discarded parts of Golden Age relics. You hear Drifter crackle. One more place to check. Heard there's a ghost colony in town. So we can also use our credits here. So if we had 1,000, we could buy the Combat Defender, this pistol here. I don't know why this is also here as well. I guess we can buy 3 different versions eventually. Anyway, then we got this one. It's already in our hands for credits. We also... So, okay. Oh, I'm gonna be a little slow here. I swear this is Leia's pistol. Or Amidala's pistol. From Star Wars. I swear this is that pistol. Or at least their rendition of it. Rendition? That's the correct word? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. This is clearly Han Solo's pistol. I don't care what anyone says, this is Han Solo pistol. And over here, the M17 Fast Talker. Should have named it Gahudrid. I swear this is the Clone Commando blaster. Or, yeah, it's gotta be, because the Clone Commando blaster had a little grip in the front. The grip in the back with the trigger was right around here at the very, very back. So I swear this is their rendition of it. It's a submachine gun, by the way. It's actually really nice. I have it on my Titan. The hell? Survivor Crow. Cool. Survivor Vest. Okay, I didn't know these were here. Survivor Gauntlets, right? Yep. And boots. And cape. Okay, cool. Did not know those were there. I want to get that lightsaber. I know they're not called lightsabers, it's just, don't ruin my fun. And what I love, I love how they put just random guardians in here. Just to populate everything. Hello, Ghosty. The commune guardian. Furloughs? Whatever. I teamed up with a couple of solo ghosts, such as myself, to crave a space out here. Carve a space out here. Fuck. Drifter got us caught up on the situation. There's quite a few of us out here. We all pitched in to get you some parts you can use. Drifter's ghost is a pro. With her voice back online, she'll get you out of whatever trouble you're in. Anyway, we gotta get back to searching. Yeah, they're just resting here. With a little play. Huh. He's got different stuff equipped. He's got different stuff equipped. I swear he had different stuff when I looked at him before. If that's the case, that's amazing. I love that. Now what's over here? So 500 credits for 10,000 glimmer. They don't like glimmer. You have more glimmer than you know what to do with, but still, it's nice that it's an option. I'd rather have glimmer for salvage, glimmer for credits. I gotta get that fucking lightsaber. Just so there's no spoilers, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was just seeing if it told us exactly how to get it, and it didn't, and what the hell was that? Oop. Bribe. What's a bribe for? Maybe later. Anyway. Off to Spider! Hello, Spider. Your old
Let's
friend.
make a deal.
Still has that one ghost show. I've always liked Drifter's ghost. She's the best thing about him. Blah, blah, blah. Do a favor. You can read this if you want. Basically, you do a favor for me, I'll do a favor for you. And give you that part.
I do
We aren't going to look at that menu just yet. Because we are going to the Lawless Frontier. Yeah, Lawless Frontier. And down to Welcome to the Frontier.
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources. Very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost.
Alright. I just got up a little bit, but that looks like an A-Wing. I think they were A-Wings. That they used in the Clone Wars. I think that looks like them. They got the color. Anyway. Utility Shank. So, we get Renegade abilities now. Obviously I have more unlocked than what we start with, but Revitalize. Calls in a utility shank that heals and provides ability energy for allied guardians. I unlocked a Recon 1 and a Falcon attack vehicle. This is going to be fun later on. But we're just going to go with the two basic. Strafing Run and Revitalize. Those abilities are very important. Down in the bottom right, you can see revives at 3, so we only get a certain number of revives. Which means we can't die very often. Or very much. Sadly, the tutorials are...
Apologies. Oh, apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship.
Ah, okay. A little bit of this does pop up. While in the lawless frontier, your health recovery is disabled, as you can see by the fact that we only have the red bar up top. However, you do have significantly greater health and shields. Keep an eye out for healing orbs as you explore. Renegade abilities are powerful, but limited. You have a limited number of uses. They can be deployed tactically and use the recover. So we press down on the right stick, same as what we would use for a finisher. Get one, and then throw Revitalize. Let's see it coming in. Boom.
I heard from the Drifter. You started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the Expanse. Behold! The glory of the Syndicate Border Wars!
Not an exaggeration. The Syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
So there are breakable containers. They contain bonus stuff.
Careful. These specs are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience.
So they can provide credits, occasionally drop health orbs, ammo, revive tokens. Good to get.
Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
Damn it. Man, this pistol's great, isn't it? I know you guys are just watching, but damn, I love that pistol.
No signs of my salvage Kindle. The flare is still active up ahead.
So, if you ever see a moat like that, it's a revive token. Oh, now we got 4. In the Lost Frontier, running out of revive tokens will end a run early. Per this tutorial, ending the run early is disabled. Yay!
My filters are showing residue from shock rifle impacts. Pikers took out my crew. Shame there's no Elixir solidarity here on the frontier. And still no sign of the cargo. Can't relinquish these ghost parts without it, Guardian.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
Oh yeah.
You found my associate, Varrock. Praise the 7 stars. He can fend for himself. The cargo must be nearby. Ah, Guardian. My heart surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk. Do remember to secure the cargo.
Come on. And bye-bye. Alright, now we're on a time limit. And we gotta pick up these cargo. So they count as a heavy object, but we do get to continue with our guns. We don't actually have to hold them. But we can't sprint while we're carrying. Because if we start sprinting, we drop. Went the wrong way.
Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here. They're a Baron Imperium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement in Tarsus. Word on the street is they're in business for themselves. Just another syndicate wearing Imperium bloomers.
This does kind of make me want to play Jedi Survivor. Just because.
I've taken the liberty of installing a robust assault response aboard your jump-ship. For any occasion that requires salvation from on high, it's a war zone in the expanse, I'll tell you. I marked an extraction point on your tracker. Use my salvage kit did, and signal with an exfiltration flare. Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
Bye-bye. There's something else. Ah, here we go. When obtained, extractable lock boxes are shared across the fire team. After successful exfiltration, exchange these for corresponding gear, currencies, or rare rewards at the deposit back aboard the Hawk. Lock boxes will be lost if not deposited, or if a run is failed. Also, look at that, the heat's going down on the gun. Even without me doing anything. Sweet, so we don't even have to vent it, we can just switch weapons. Bye-bye. Okay. So, launching a flare will call the exfiltration. Stay in the vicinity for the countdown. Once the Hawk arrives, jump inside, sit down, and it will complete immediately if all Guardians are aboard. In the lawless frontier, the exfil procedure will add an additional objective.
made a statement by upending all 3 syndicates today.
So the first player inside gets to shoot the gun.
If you're ever looking for another payout, gladly broken down arrangement.
And there's our end to the syndicates. Outstanding. Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
So yeah. Amazing. Amazing. I know that's just the tutorial one, but amazing. Now, I never got this the first
By all
time.
7 stars, the Expanse is flooded with transmissions. Drifter's Ghost has a line on bail.
Brutality Division has spotted the false weapon, and Dredgen hopes flock in Tharsis.
Lord Bale, unleash me. I long to show them what an Eclipse-powered cuirass can do.
Leave that to 6 and Nightfall Station. I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions.
Sounds like the Imperium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here. Oh,
Amazing.
wishing you many happy returns, Renegade.
Yeah. So we go back to Spider. Back to Mr. Spidey. Frig. Would you believe we're still basically on the tutorial? Even after all this time? Still got 0 credits. Oh well.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
You've enraged all 3 major syndicates in a single infiltration. Well done. Thanks. So, with
What catches your eye?
Spider here. We can upgrade these abilities eventually for some credits. Revitalize. Grants 1 grenade energy, or grants grenade energy 1. Class ability energy. Melee ability. Grants 2 on all in 3 charges instead of 2. Okay, cool. And it starts granting super. Strafing run. Increased damage, multi-strike, AoE, multi-strike, more damage, recon shank. Eventually we get reveal keycard doors, weaknesses, pings, invader, okay, invader, what the fuck's invader? Fellow friend triumph in the Renegade seal to purchase. Permanently unlock this one. Okay.
What is yours?
We'll get that eventually. Anyway, for now.
Did it work?
You doorknob! You lousy, awful, stupid, waste of light, bottom-feeding leech!
Hello to you too.
You disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly beard two-timer! If you had a mom, she wouldn't call you! Oh, and the only time you're sincere is when you're asking for money! And your headband makes you look like a line cook!
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost. This is Blue. Named her because of that sunny personality.
bite me! I need to talk to the Guardian. With my voice! That was healing. Drifter and I have a complicated relationship. Scratch that, it's not complicated. He's a flake. No, worse than a flake. He's a scoundrel. That data he stole wasn't any old data. It was plans for a superweapon. Nightfall Station. No idea on its payload. Drifter's sure the Imperium's connected to the Nine. And I think he's right. This tech, it's impossible. And that vision he showed you, it has him shook. Me too. Now he's shut away from me, from Ido, from Arno, which I get. And Eris. And one person he let in. Watch him. I gave up my voice to save the Drifter once. I'm through keeping my mouth shut.
I love her. And welcome. Oh. Did we skip record? Yeah, we ended up skipping. Oh yeah, we can go here and load out our stuff. As for you, can we do anything with you? Nope. Okay, so back to Spider. Don't get to hear the recordings because I already listened to them. I'm sorry. Not really. I didn't want to listen to them again. They're just an extra background. Alright, Spider. What you got for me?
Shall we make a deal?
Recon Shank. Okay, get the ability.
What is your...
Now we get an introduction with this guy. So, this is the Pikers Syndicate leader. If you know Star Wars, at least the side stories like Clone Wars, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, to mention some newer ones. I know Clone Wars is kind of old. There's in Star Wars, there's the Pike Syndicate. Well, Destiny has the Piker Syndicate. Yeah. Anyway, my dregs could take you in arm wrestling. Yeah, because they got double the number of hands. This here's the Piker territory. We're better splicers than the Vex, better mechanics than the Totality. We'll welcome anybody, case or class, no issue. Prove we can trust you, and what's ours is yours. And a little Shank told me you could use a splicer, but the Imperium's on our backs. They're building a weapon, big bad for business. And if your disc might be related to... Okay, our best splicer, excluding me, hasn't turned up today. Find Vixus, make sure he's alright, he'll sort you out. So, we haven't unlocked them yet. Requires reputation to unlock, yeah. Piker's not yet unlocked. Ooh. And here's one of the other new weapons. Nice. The refurbished A499 sniper rifle. It takes up the power slot, so it uses purple ammo. And this is the cycler rifle from Star Wars, basically. It's amazing. I haven't used it, of course, because I haven't unlocked it yet. But we go here, and we can see. Yeah. Cycler rifle. What's this one? Rapid elemental kills or final blows, and final blows on targets affected by elemental debuffs periodically prepare a homing micro missile, which is launched from your target after this weapon's next final blow. Multiple missiles can be prepared. Huh? So my sniper can spawn missiles. Yes, please. I like that. Need to get that. Need to get that. Damn it. Oh, also, I noticed this here when I was roaming around earlier. Little hideaway spot. Some books, some stuff. A bed. Nice big bed. And then we have a picture of the Colonel. And Kate. Yeah. Good seeing you, Kate. And the Colonel. Miss having those two around. I wish they would let us replay the Red War. The original campaign that they first came out with for Destiny 2. Before any seasonal activities or anything, it was the only thing available, and I really wish they'd let us play it again. Just so that way I could show you guys, and just so I could play it again myself. And we can see how it all began. Anyway. Hello. Fix this! Dangerous to walk alone with the Totality Division around. Displays empty hands with a scowl. He's been attacked. Took keycard cache. Cracked rebreather. Will do as Rixus asked, but revenge makes work sweeter, yes? One cache's tracker still on Mars, likely with Totality. One on Venus now, likely sold for contraband. Get them back, and Vixus is your helpful friend to show preemptive appreciation. Falcon is yours, speak with Mechanic. Advise caution on your surveys. Imperium preparing strange weapon in the field. Biker Mechanic. This is the annoying part of the beginning situation of story missions. You're constantly going back and forth, back and forth. Yep, Renegades. Falcon calls in the Falcon attack vehicle that provides both mobility and offensive support on the field. Good. And now we gotta aid the Syndicate in the lawless frontier. Matchmaking off. Good. Launch. Where are we at? Almost 2 hours. Huh. Well, we'll continue for a little bit longer.
6 didn't mince words. Someone will die if I don't follow what fate laid out for me. I gotta assume it's you. Can't lose you again.
Can't lose you again.
Now the Blue's tinkered up. She's going whole hog on that Imperium data. Encryption's a pile, though. It's gonna take time. Dig?
We will reveal the conspiracy surrounding the Imperium and the Nine. This Bale. Did you know him?
Not personally, but the dredgings, that's my baggage. I'll clean it up. First we gotta make good on our deal with the Pikers.
Ops ain't been cleared on Venus since it popped back into Sol. Legal ones, anyway. Guess they still aren't.
The Vanguard may admonish us, but they understand the necessity of our actions. They won't interfere. Do you trust these pikers?
Hell no. But if it gets us what we need to move one step ahead of the Imperium, of the Nine, I'll roll those dice.
I love how they made this feel like Star Wars.
Your Vex target shouldn't be far. The Tharsis Reformation are the Conductor's cohort, no?
Yeah. Dropped out of her control. Traded in that cozy collective for slick threads. Their boss owes me. In cards, among other things.
Or, so what are you? Like Spirit. Credits. Yeah, this looks amazing. Oh, mosquito. Sparrow. I got lasers, I got lasers. Okay.
Please. Pursue it.
Back on target, hero. Let's push. We don't have time to waste.
lot of work. But I like it. Oh, that was a miss. Two more.
Don't let this obsession drive you into a trap. What the Nine say is not absolute. You needn't worry.
Maybe this is what the prophecy meant by buying the Nine. Gods don't tend to like being tied down. Maybe 3's expecting us to slug it out with the Imperium to prevent extinction.
What the Nine present to us is only the surface. There is a deeper truth to uncover. Give me time. Patience.
Guys are paid. Cool. Yeah. Credit log box small, sweet. Yeah, I know I wasn't aiming there. Yo. I want to change our channel to learn more views. Thank you for the kind words, Owlette. I will, yes. I will, check out his mission. Definitely, get better at it. Better at aiming. If I can get the version of this submachine gun I want, of which I don't know what the version I want looks like, it's gonna be amazing. Okay. And we do. Also forces grow in power. Okay. Ooh, chesty. Dark matter ingot. Currency, huh? Those are new. I don't know where we see those, but anyway. Has to be something in here. I know, judging from what I just saw, the target's right there.
They're just in our way. The real fight's with the Imperium.
Something for us to look forward to.
We got a hat. I think we are gonna have to hack, but it's after getting health low enough. Oh, did we only have to hack this one? Oh, for fuck's sake. So, and then we can stand here. If it's wyvern. There we go. Right. Okay, not too bad. Next object. Down below. I don't want to use that one ability unless I have to. It's nice to have, but at the same time I'd rather have something else. Damn it.
Hey, Spider. Our weapon's ready for a planet-side pickup. Send out that hawk. You picked that up on the Vanguard sats? Some kind of high-yield energy emission.
Something near Mars, but away from orbit. Their signature is of the Nine.
Okay. Damn, I am loving this submachine gun. And the fact that it can have sword logic is so nice. Anyway. Nice. Whew. Done. Just gotta remember to deposit our stuff here.
Listen, if it comes down to it, I store the Imperium's data. It's me, Bell, once. If we got our backs to a wall, just let me play my hand.
You will not have your back to a wall, because it will be to mine and the Guardians.
You don't know what the Nine can take from us, Eris. I've felt it, and I've seen it. They'll rip the years away until we got nothing.
Whatever they reach out to take, we will hold fast together. Trust.
Yeah, Drifter, have a little faith in the hero. And the woman you are in love with. Nice. Wow, that's a good chunk of loot. Complete orders. And reverse update. Oh wow. Okay, so I know we have to pay for this
Communion
stuff with
attempt number 34. I begin. I hold the ritual space. Tithe my offering to the celestial bodies of soul. Formless bodies take refuge in my limbs. Poetry bled from the ache of dark matter. Grant speech with my offering. Grant speech with my offering. You may speak now. I offer physicality. I offer warmth. I offer taste. I offer glimmer. I offer tithes. I mastered the hive. I am not supplicating myself to a stranger in order to communicate. I do not need an emissary. Why do you refuse me? Communion attempt number 35. I begin.
So she's looking for answers. Just figured I'd look through some of that stuff. Off again. Okay.
We're assisting the Piker Syndicate for help in turn. Drifter was right. The Imperium might be experimenting with anti-light tech. So we'll do some demolition on a spot the Syndicate's claim was a test site for Imperium weapons, and see what turns up.
Working with the crime syndicate? Don't tell me you've gone renegade.
We don't have official support, sir. I thought you'd be too busy with your hands tied to call directly. Pleasant surprise.
So it sounds like the station they're going to be creating is the Death Star. Which sounds amazing. I really hope it's something similar. Recon. bombing. So much Star Wars music. I'm loving it. I think I'm gonna re-download Jedi Survivor solely to play Star Wars and fight with a lightsaber, just to kill time in. Like I'll just go on New Game Plus and skip the story content.
Commander, how's the city holding up?
We're at the mercy of microphenomena happening across the world. Matter transmutating, air turning to toxin. We're running containment. I suspect it'll continue until the emissary and Eris Morn can tell us what Bind the Nine truly means.
It probably means imprison them or murder. No better way to stop someone and bind them than to murder them. They can't hurt you if they're in the grave. Capture zones disrupt batteries. Okay. Roger, roger. I love this. Oh shit, ATST. There you go. Now one more. Of course there's one more. And of course I missed that one shot. Bye-bye. Okay, enemy up there somewhere. There you are. Alright. This is not as easy as I make it look. Nope. Alright, what's next? Next objective.
Commander, while we have you on the line, I've been meaning to ask, is redacting the prophecy truly necessary? The people of the city are in danger. They can feel it. If it were me, I'd appreciate the intel.
Spoken like a few, Guardian. I hear your concern, Mahal. It's too dangerous to tell them. The people are already on the verge of panic.
Oh, come on, another wave. I had them all. Hopefully this hits. Oh, nice. So it doesn't care about line of sight. Kind of shitty that that's the case, but at the same time, that's pretty nice. Don't have to worry about being indoors or not. Helps if you're in a cave. What do we gotta do here? Place explosives.
Take out that Syndicate asset while I scan the area. I'm filtering for dark matter particles. The word on the Martian frontier is the Imperium is obsessed with collecting dark matter ingots and crystals.
The system has been rich with dark matter since the Flurry of 9 activity on Kepler.
My thoughts exactly. It's gotta be what's powering this new tech.
This is not as easy as I make it look. Load up. Come on.
Fight your way to the exfiltration point I marked. It's inside a heavy concentration of dark matter energy.
Being back with the fire team reminds me of my strike support days. Especially on Mars. The universe seemed simpler, though survival has remained a temporary condition.
It's not like you to sound nostalgic, sir.
Yeah, really. Is the age finally catching up to you, Savala? Oh, we don't get that for our excel point. We get over here. Cool.
Your ride's heading out to you. We'll get you out.
I guess I'm feeling nostalgic, whether I wanted it or not. And I rarely have a spare moment. Those early strikes on the Martian frontier were a highlight of my career, Guardian. Just wanted you to know. Relax. You're not being disciplined. You've made it interesting to be your commander.
Disarm them all and then we can close them. That is nice. Yeah, we'll go turn this stuff in and then go through some conversations probably, and then we'll call it. Gotta remember to do this at all times. 700.
The Guardian found an expired ghost out here. No physical damage, but the light is completely absent from the ghost shell. Commander...
Too convenient not to be a weapon. Track down what the Imperium is doing. Put a stop to their operation. The city awaits your return, Guardian.
Commander, we know you have a lot to handle back home. Are you all right?
Indeed. Just checking in on old friends while I can.
I want to try this hand cannon out, see what it's like. Looks good. Alright, how did we get it? Ah, ended it too fast. Whatever. Not a big deal. Ooh, nice. I like this. Complete orders from the Vanguard and their allies. Common, legendary, exotic, yep. Defeat targets with sidearms, shotguns, fusion, glaives, and swords. Not bad. Successfully complete portal activities, that's easy. Get B or better in portal activities, that's easy. Solo ops, fire team ops, rapid defeat, special email, yeah, that ain't hard to do. Alright. Back to the outpost. What are you? Ah. I just want to see what we unlock. What are you? Some of these are pretty good. Fusion. Absolutely nothing on reload speed. Might as well keep it like that. Sheesh, destabilizing rounds repulsor brace on a fusion. On a high impact one of that, and actually we are going to give it some reload speed solely because, yeah, more damage. That's actually not a bad one. Alright, buddy. Boss has been informed, spliced keycards are ready, and Vixis joins Rouse discomfort. The splicer laughs, an eye for an eye is justice, yes. Boss says you earned a meeting, would like to trade you for services of Splicer Shank. Vixis thanks to you, friend. Oh, 1,000 credits. Cool. Spider visited and Renegade ability upgrade. That's why it gave us 1,000, because we need to upgrade an ability immediately.
Shall we make a deal?
Leans forward. You'll need credits to enhance the. Yep. Okay. What one should we increase? Let's increase strafing run.
You have good taste.
Yep. Yeah, speak good.
Till we meet again.
Okay, so that's how we upgrade stuff. Alright, Drifter, what you got?
Hey, hero. Heard you've been getting into it with the syndicates. You're the talk of Tharsis. I need your ear for a sec, away from Blue. That data disk we lifted, I got a line in on a way to break it open. You know the pikers, the lick-sneak punks who don't care for houses or the traveler. treats servitors on the same level as dregs. They're atheists, radicals, wild children. These kids been scrapping with the Imperium for a minute now. Got splicer shanks that can crack the disc we stole, unlike our ghosts. Spider and Rilix, the Pikers' leader, got an exchange set up. Down in the dunes, on Spider's fancy new boat. He's been hounding me to send you his way. Go meet him. Get a shank. Keep Spider happy. He talks Syndicate. The Syndicate's got numbers, and we need numbers to stop the Imperium. They know we got the plans for their Nightfall station on that disc. It's our silver bullet. We get in, we'll know how to take their super weapon off the table. Wish I could go with you, but I gotta chase down some loose ends elsewhere. Do me a favor. Take Blue with you. Tell her... Well, don't tell her anything. You saw what they want me to do. What they said I'm gonna do, or did already. She'll sniff me out and she'll say I'm running. But I ain't. I ain't leaving her. She needs to stay here. To do this job. Don't let her come after me. And if she tries, you keep her away.
Okay. First things first, I want to go up here. I want to see if there's anything to buy. Take ghost shells. Alright, scooters. Here, off the bed. Yep. Let it up. Let it up. You good? For a second there, I thought she was gonna cough up a hairball. Anyway. Crisis averted. Buy it and boom. Another variation. Actually, it's a tier 3. Target log, tap the... Yeah, that's as many versions as I'm doing. Ooh, Master at Arms. While at low heat, weapon has slightly more... It's nice, but no. That's nice. Sure. Kills with any weapon improves this weapon's damage. And a reload mastery, too. That's pretty good. In comparison to the other one we got. I think the one we're currently using is better. Yeah. Sorry. I think it's salvage. Cool. Okay, we are not doing that mission. he's already rank 5. We are simply going to just go somewhere. Like, literally, we're just gonna go some. Oh, hey! Sorry, I didn't see that at the beginning. Or when you first posted that. Time is it? 3 minutes late on you, sorry. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the kind words. Let's see how well this game can work. Oh. Wow. I'm getting 176 on that thing. 210. Not a bad, not bad. Cool. Anyway. Load it up here, see if Ghost has anything. I know we just got a pale heart engram. Oh yeah, I still need that gun. I never got that one. Shit. Not that we would ever use the armor or that. Okay. Cool. And I love being back at the old tower. Speaking of tower, anything? Nope, can't get that stuff, so I'm not concerned with it. Okay, actually, nah, don't really care that much. All right then. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. More Destiny to come. Yeah. Yeah, more Destiny to come. Typhon Imperium. Yeah, Munda. Cool. That's new. Salt Mine, Skywatch, K1, Radio. Wait, Arena? What's Arena? Catch Crash. Oh, that's from the pirate thing. Seasonal activity, Wayfinder Compass. Oh, nice. And cool. That's new. Pinnacle Ops is the exotic missions. Pinnacle, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will catch everyone in the next one. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, no stream on Thursday. Most likely I will not be streaming Thursday or Friday. I know I don't have one scheduled for tomorrow, but I'm not doing a stream tomorrow. I gotta work, sadly. And I am not streaming on Friday because I have to work again, even longer shifts, so Saturday we will be back. Thank you all for watching. I will catch you in the next one, and a good